Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is x plus 3 times x plus 5 times x plus 7 times x plus 9. This is equal to 9. So what is the value of x? Now let's provide a solution from here. So let's multiply x plus 3 multiplied by x plus 9. So we have here x plus 9. Then multiplied by x plus 5. Then times x plus 7. This is equal to 9. Now, here we have x times x. This is x to the power of 2. Then plus x times 9. This is 9x. Then plus 3 times x. This is 3x. Then we have 3 times 9. This is plus 27. Close the parenthesis. Then here we have x times x. This is x to the power of 2. Then plus x times 7. This is 7x. Then we have 5 times x. This is plus 5x. Then plus 5 times 7. This is 35. So plus 35. This is equal to 9. Now, here we have x to the power of 2 plus 9x plus 3x. This is 12x. Then plus 27. Close the parenthesis. Then here we have x to the power of 2. Then plus 7x plus 5x. This is 12x. Then plus 35. This is equal to 9. Now, we can express this as x to the power of 2 plus 12x plus 27 multiplying by, now here this is x to the power of 2 plus 12x. We can express that 5. This is the same thing as plus 27. Then plus 8. Close the parenthesis. This is equal to 9. The next step is that we have x squared plus 12x plus 27. This is, you can see, is the same here, and also it's the same from here. So this implies that we can let x to the power of 2 plus 12x plus 27. We can let this be equal to u. Now let's substitute u here so that we have u multiplied by u plus 8. This is equal to 9. So this means we have u times u. This is u squared. Then plus u times 8. This is 8u. This is equal to 9. The next step is to take 9 on the left hand side so that we have u squared plus 8u minus 9. This is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation here. We can solve this quadratic equation by factorization method, and this means we have u squared plus 9u subtract u then minus 9. This is equal to 0. So we have got two parts here. From the first part, u is common. We can factor out u so that we have u. Here we have u plus 9. Close the parenthesis. Then minus 1 is common here. So minus 1 into the parenthesis. This is u plus 9. Close the parenthesis. This is equal to 0. So u plus 9 is common here. So we have u plus 9 multiplied by u subtract 1. This is equal to 0. So we have u plus 9 times u minus 1. This is equal to 0. So we have u plus 9. This is equal to 0. Then we have u minus 1. This is equal to 0. So from the first case here, we have u1 is equal to minus 9. And in case 2 here, we have u2 is equal to 1. Now, let's start with case 1. Let's start with case 1. Now, if you recall, we had seen that we let x to the power of 2 plus 12x plus 27. We let this be equal to u. So let's start with the first value of u, which is minus 9. So in this case, we have x squared plus 12x plus 27. This is equal to minus 9. Let's take minus 9 on the right hand side so that we have x squared plus 12x. Now here we have plus 27. Minus 9 becomes plus 9. This is equal to 0. So this is x to the power of 2 plus 12x plus 27 plus 9. This is 36. This is equal to 0. Now we can express this as x to the power of 2 plus 12. 12 is the same thing as 2 times 6 times x plus 36, which is 6 to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. Now this is in the form of a squared plus 2ab plus b to the power of 2, which we can express as a plus b raised to the power of 2. Let's apply this algebraic identity so that we have x plus 6 raised to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. Now, introducing the square root sign on both sides, this is the square root of x plus 6 raised to the power of 2. This is equal to the square root of 0. So here this means we have x plus 6. This is equal to 0. And this implies that we have x1 and this is equal to minus 6. We have x1 which is minus 6. Now let's proceed to case 2. Now in case 2 we have u2 is equal to 1. And again we have x to the power of 2 plus 12x plus 27. This is equal to u. So this implies that we have x to the power of 2 plus 12x plus 20 plus 27. This is equal to 1. Now let's take 1 on the left hand side. So this is x squared plus 12x plus 27 minus 1. This is equal to 0. And this means we have x squared plus 12x plus 26. This is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation where we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to 12, and c is equal to 26. So we can solve for x2, x3 by applying the quadratic formula here, which is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything here divided by 2 times a. So let's substitute the values of a, b, and c in this formula here. So this means we have minus 12 plus or minus the square root of 12 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, then times c, which is 26. Everything here divided by 2 times 1. So here we have minus 12 plus or minus the square root of 12 squared. This is 144 minus 4 times 26. This is minus 104. Everything here divided by 2. So this is 12. This is minus 12 plus or minus the square root of 144 minus 104. This is square root of 40 divided by 2. So now this is minus 12 plus or minus. We can express the square root of 40. This is the same thing as square root of 4 times 10. Everything here divided by 2. So that now this is minus 12 plus or minus the square root of 4. This is 2. Then square root of 10. Everything here divided by 2. In the numerator here, 2 is common, so we can factor out 2 into the parentheses. Minus 12 divided by 2, this is minus 6 plus or minus 2 square root of 10 divided by 2. This becomes a square root of 10. Then everything here divided by 2. So let's simplify 2 and 2 here. And this means that x2, x3, this is equal to minus 6 plus or minus square root of 10. Therefore, we have x2 is equal to minus 6 plus square root of 10, and we have x3 is equal to minus 6 minus square root of 10. Now, we also have x1. x1 is equal to minus 6. Now, let's check. Now, we have x plus 3 multiplied by x plus 5 multiplied by x plus 7 multiplied by x plus 9. This should give us a value of 9. Now, let's check with x1, which is minus 6. So this is minus 6 plus 3 multiplied by minus 6 plus 5 multiplied by minus 6 plus 7 multiplied by minus 6 plus 9. This should give us a value of 9. So this is minus 6 plus 3. This becomes minus 3 multiplied by minus 6 plus 5. This is minus 1. Then multiplied by minus 6 plus 7. This is 1. Then multiplied by minus 6 plus 9. And this is equal to 3. This should give us a value of 9. So this is minus 3 times minus 1. This is 3 times 1 times 3. This is 3. And this should give us a value of 9. 3 times 3, this is 9, which is equal to 9. So the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. And this affirms that x equal to minus 6 satisfies the equation. So in total, we have got 3 solutions here for this algebra problem. So don't forget the steps. Like this video. If you have alternative solution method, kindly showcase in the comment section. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.